Hey everybody, it's Debbie with the Question Queens. Welcome back. So guess what? I got a tattoo. Yeah, it's a hummingbird. You can see it better that way or this way. I love it. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that on my screen or not, but I have Dimash. I know. Well, the name of this video is called What Really Happened to Dimash Qudaibergen from the World's Best something. I don't know. So I wanted to watch it, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me because I have no idea what it's going to be about or what it's going to be here. So let's just find out together. And you know I love him. We love him. Y'all are crazier than me. You're crazier than me. I thought I had issues. Oh no. Oh no. You all have more issues than I do. Yeah. So when I blush and get all crazy because I'm old enough to be his mama, well, the best comment that I read was, I'm old enough to be dead, and I still find him sexy. So we can fangirl and fanguy all day long because, yeah. Anyway, all right, so let's get started.
As a remarkable musician who has captured the hearts of millions around the world, Dimash Qudaibergen does not necessarily need an introduction. His impressive vocal range and captivating performances have put him on the radar of many international talent hunters. Ever since his start, Dimash has taken the music industry by storm with his incredible talent and unique style. His soaring vocals and impressive range have earned him a devoted fan base across the globe, and he has become a true icon of modern music. So join us as we take a look at the remarkable and fascinating world of Dimash Qudaibergen.
Oh, he looks beautiful.
Born to parents Kanat Aitbiev and Svetlana Aitbieva in the Aktobe region of Kazakhstan, Dimash grew up in a close-knit musical family. Interestingly enough, Dimash's grandparents actually played a significant role in his upbringing, as is traditional in Kazakh symptoms. Music is quite literally embedded in this singer's DNA, as his mother is a soprano singer at the Aktobe Philharmonic Society, a member of the Standing Committee on Social and Cultural Development, and the artistic director of the children's studio Saz. At the same time, his father has previously led the Regional Cultural Development Board of Aktobe. Like most young musical prodigies, Dimash too began singing at a very early age. But he also started playing piano alongside singing, and he was cast in his first stage appearance when he was just starting to walk. He was cast in a minor role at the local theatre production, and it wasn't long before he started exhibiting signs of being a prodigy. Thankfully, coming from a musically inclined family, everyone around him realized pretty quickly that he had what's known as absolute pitch, the rare ability a musician possesses that enables him to recreate any given musical note. When he was barely a toddler, Dimash began taking piano and vocal lessons at the children's studio of some local college. The same year, he sang in front of an audience for the first time, and the next year, in 2000, he won his first contest for piano in Ainalayan. Over the next several years of his musically inclined life, he attended Gymnasium number 32, completed a Broadway musical masterclass, graduated from the Music Institute of K. Zubanov in classical music with a major in vocal, and began his studies with the Kazakh National University of Art in Astana in contemporary music. He's even received a recommendation for admission to doctoral studies in music, all while playing 7 different musical instruments. Dimash's entire life is a forward trajectory toward becoming one of the most talented musicians of today's day and age.
I'm sorry, it's not one of the most.
And the journey towards it began young. From 2010 to 2014, he ended up winning 4 major singing competitions over the course of 3 countries. Although it was not until his second and indisputably impressive win at Kazakhstan at the National Zas Kanat contest in 2012 that
Hold up. That did not even look like him. Did y'all catch that? Did not even look like him. Hang on, we're going to go back.
Over the course of 3 countries. Although it was not until his second and indisputably impressive win at Kazakhstan at the National Zazkanat contest in 2012 that Dimash gained widespread attention for his talents, at least locally. Winning a competition with a full jury score of 180 out of 180 is no small feat. In the same year, Dimash Qudaibergen released his own composed work titled Korkamim and was invited to perform as a guest star at the Turkcevizyon Gala Night in Denizli, Turkey. By now, it's no surprise that Dimash can do it the way not many or any can. In fact, he's even been nicknamed the 6-octave man. Following his graduation, Qudaibergen performed in various European and Asian countries before being invited to participate in the annual international singing contest in Belarus, Slavic Bazaar, after an organizer had seen him perform in Kazakhstan. Later, he also won the Grand Prix in 2015 by a wide margin and received widespread international attention for his talents. Dimash started heavily being featured on various national TV shows and public events. He was even invited to perform at Expo 2015 in Milan, Italy, the theatrical show Manjilik El, the 2015 Eurasia International Film Festival in Almaty, and an Astana opera concert attended by Chinese President Xi Jinping. In 2016, Dimash also released his self-titled EP, and followed that up with several appearances on TV shows, singing duets with other artists and representing his country on programs like Around the World in 80 Minutes of Music. He then performed in various concerts and even had his first headline tour in celebration of the 25th anniversary of the independence of Kazakhstan. Titled Unforgettable Day after his song of the same name, consisted of a wide variety of songs in various languages and was performed at 21 out of the 27 total planned concerts in 25 regions of Kazakhstan. The next year, he was invited to play at the Slavic Bazaar, opening again, and he sang a duet with Nagima Eskaliva. Speaking of repeat performances, he also performed at the annual Zazkanat contest again and performed at Almaty's 1000th birthday gala concert in France. By this point in time, Dimash was quite a big deal and was even invited to the Astana Opera State Theatre to work as an opera singer, an invite he rejected to pursue a career in contemporary music. He appeared in the 5th season of I Am a Singer after being recommended by director Hang Tao. Following this competition, Dimash made several appearances on Chinese TV programs and performed at various public events in the country. Take, for example, the Chinese Top 10 Music Awards in Shanghai, where he also won his first Chinese award for Best Asian Singer. The Asian equivalent of the Grammys, the Top Chinese Music Awards, also had him perform Unforgettable Day on stage and gave him the Most Popular International Singer award. He also sang at the closing ceremony of Slavic Bazaar in 2017. Another important stage he sang on that year was the headliner at the Gaku Open Air Festival in Almaty to a crowd of over 150,000 people. The next year, the same routine continued for Dimash, who'd kept...
Okay, I don't know if y'all have seen that, but I did a video. Did you see the one where it had the white, Dimash in white and Dimash in black and Dimash in red? Okay, lost my freaking mind. He broke my brain because it's not 2 Dimashes. It's not 3 Dimashes. There's 4. 4. Almost lost my mind. So, I think the title of that song is called, oh my gosh, 4 Dimashes. Or that video, not the song. Okay.
To releasing music alongside performing in front of hundreds of thousands of people all over the world. In fact, he even performed at the 71st Cannes Film Festival that year. This was also the year he got to collaborate with Igor Krutoy, the legendary Russian composer, and the two released their first single together, Love of Tired Swans, a song that was unanimously awarded one of the best songs of the year. Conquering Asia and Europe with his musical talent was just not enough for Dimash, and in early 2019, he participated in the CBS talent competition, The World's Best, and here's where he earned his nickname the 6-octave man, or man with the world's widest vocal range. Soon after enlisting in the competition, it was evident that his talents far preceded anyone else's on the show. He performed SOS d'un terrien en distresse in the audition round, and All by Myself in the battle round, but withdrew from the competition despite being a clear front-runner. His reason for quitting makes it evident that Dimash knows the kind of talent he possesses and definitely wants fair competition, claiming that he didn't want to compete against children. Despite all this, Dimash's music has made a big impact on the American music industry, mainly credited to his signing with an American IPZ talent promotion agency. Not long after withdrawing, he released his first album ID in China, which rose to premium status within 37 seconds after being released, and went triple platinum within its first hour. He also released more songs with Igor Krutoy this year, and even joined him as a guest performer on the Igor Krutoy anniversary tour, performing in New York City, Dubai, Minsk, and Dusseldorf. At the Russian National Music Awards, he was awarded Best Vocalist in Classical Music and won a special prize for Discovery of the Year. This was followed by his usual appearances and performances, ones that are scaled up annually to run in parallel with his growing status as a musician. He even opened for the European Games in Minsk, where he premiered another one of his songs, Olimpico. In September next year, Dimash was set to become the first artist from Kazakhstan to appear on the official YouTube channel of MTV USA. In November, he was interviewed by Muzz TV as well. Soon afterward, Dimash announced his first ever digital concert, which was to take place in 2021, a kind of online music show that many singers at the time preferred due to lockdown restrictions. The concert was a collaboration with Project Cure, and part of the proceeds were donated to charity. Over the last couple of years, Dimash has continued to prove exactly how synchronic the relationship between natural talent and hard work needs to be for one to achieve the kind of fame and critical acclaim he has. If Dimash isn't performing at concerts, he's singing at some public event or a singing contest. There's absolutely nothing left for this legendary singer to prove, yet he continues to soar. In July of 2022, Dimash announced his latest concert tour, Stranger, which is to be held in Kazakhstan in September of this year at the Central Stadium in Almaty.
Well, that was abrupt. There. We'll leave it a good picture. Okay, so Olympico. I've not done that one yet. I've got, on my list, I've got Weekend, Olympico, Be With Me, and the Michael Jackson something. I've got all of those on my list to do. So, definitely just keep an eye out. They're coming. But that was really cool. Dang, he's done more than most people have done in their entire freaking life. And he's still so young. He's such a humble young man, too, for him to withdraw from that contest because he didn't want to compete against kids. He's just a fabulous singer. He's just out of this world. Out of this world. Remarkable, out of this world. I love him, and I know that you love him. So that was cool. I really wanted to see that. It gave me just a little bit more info. I didn't know he did a digital concert. So I'm also going to check that out too. I'm going to do all of it. All of it. I am definitely a deer. And I love him. I love him. I love him. All right, well, that was the video. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed that. I did. I always like learning about the artists that I react to, but especially him. He fills me up with happy. That's what he does. He does. And at least they didn't show his dance moves, because if he had, I would probably broke my face. All right. Well, I will see you all real soon. Bye.